welcome to The Tonight Show, everybody. You're here. That's a hot crowd. Guys, I hope everyone's having a good fall/summer/sauna. Yep, here in New York City, the temperature was up in the high 70s. Yeah, apparently we turned the clocks back an hour and the calendar by 4 months. Usually when you hear November and mid-70s, it's about every candidate running for president. Well, speaking of New York City, this weekend was the New York City Marathon, and congrats to any of the runners out there watching. Anyone in the audience run the marathon? Hey! Congratulations. You had a lot of support out there, people handing out water, Gatorade, bananas, I saw. I saw a lot of people with signs, some signs I've never seen before. It's kind of odd. I took some pictures. Take a look at this. This one said, "Ava, you did it. You're done with mile 2."
Wow.
Then there was this one. It says, "Bad news, Joe. No bathrooms next 20 miles." You go, why would you? And finally, I saw this one. It said, "Sam, your nipples are bleeding. Just thought you should know." And you go, that's not, doesn't help anyone.
I think he knows.
Let's get to some news. A big week in politics, because tomorrow is Election Day. Yep, as we speak, Instagram is being flooded with 2 things, marathon medals and I voted stickers. That's right, the midterms are tomorrow, which means you're going to see a lot of people walking around with their I voted stickers. And this year, there's actually a bunch of voting stickers to choose from. For instance, there's the I voted because I wanted to roll into work 2 hours late. Next, there's I voted early, and yeah, that does make me feel like I'm better than you. Next up, I voted to cancel out my crazy uncle's vote. Next, there's I voted even though returning to my high school's gym brings back painful dodgeball memories. And finally, I voted because I feel bad voting for The Masked Singer and not democracy. Yeah, but Speaking of midterms on Saturday, President Biden, former President Obama, and former President Trump were all campaigning in Pennsylvania at the same time. Because there's no better way to win over voters than by shutting down every highway in the entire state. And during his rally in Pennsylvania, people were talking about how Trump came up with a new nickname for Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Listen to this.
We're winning big, big, big in the Republican Party for the nomination. Trump at 71, Ron DeSanctimonious at 10%.
Yeah. Ron DeSanctimonious. Trump doesn't know what that means. He thought he was casting a Harry Potter spell on him. He's like,
Ron Expecto DeSanctimonious. Expecto Sanctimonious, Ron. I should have just went with Ron Weasley. That was right there. Why did I do that?
Well, with the midterm elections tomorrow, there's not much time left to learn about the candidates, so we thought we'd help you out by showing you all of their campaign ads at once. It's time for a campaign cram. Here we go.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm running for
Congress.
because in this country,
We
make breakfast.
and I shot my mom.
For no good reason at all.
It was sneaky.
But
I don't care.
She was a
racist.
And I am damn proud of it.
So, for some reason, I approve this message.
There you go. There you go. Make the right choice. Meanwhile, tomorrow, several states will vote on recreational marijuana legalization. And politicians on both sides of the aisle are speaking out about it. Here, check out what some of them are trying to say here. First up, Congressman Michael Cloud said, "I'm against it. Too many people would be walking around with their heads in the, well, my last name." And Congressman Ted Budd said, "It's 2022. It's okay if the American people want to smoke a little, well, my last name." Up next, Senator Tom Cotton said, "Personally, I don't use this stuff. Makes my mouth feel like, well, my last name." And Congressman Jared Huffman said, "I think Americans should be allowed to light up a fatty and take a big old, well, my last name." Congressman Colin Allred said, "Yeah, I want to smoke until my eyes are, well, my last name." Congresswoman Anna Eshoo said, "No thanks, I'm allergic to smoke, so anytime someone lights up, I start to, well, my last name." Congressman Don Bacon said, "It gives me the munchies. Last time I smoked, I fried up a whole pan of bacon. Well, wait, I messed up." He didn't understand. Then Congressman Dan Newhouse said, last time I smoked, I went on Zillow, ended up buying my last name. Congressman Barry Moore said, bro, that's nothing. One time I got so stoned, I thought it was Drew, my full name. And finally, Senator Roy Blunt said, anyone got some Funyuns? Yeah, there you go. You guys see, everyone's talking about Elon Musk taking over Twitter, and now a bunch of people have been tweeting under the name Elon Musk. So they're saying stuff that he wouldn't normally say. Now Elon is threatening to ban impersonation accounts that don't label themselves as parody. Of course, nobody knows whether Elon Musk said that or if it was from a parody account, but sounds right. Hey, I want to say congratulations to the Houston Astros on winning the 2022 World Series. It's big for Astros star pitcher Justin Verlander. He's almost 40, just won his second championship, and he's married to a supermodel. Tom Brady was like, congratulations. I heard that more than 50 students in Texas may have to retake their SATs after the test sheets flew out of a UPS truck. Should have known this was going to happen because one of the questions on the test was if a UPS truck is driving at 50 miles per hour with the trunk open. And another UPS. Get this, a JCPenney in Pennsylvania had to be closed temporarily after a deer entered the store and got into a dressing room. That story, again, JCPenney is so empty it's actually being reclaimed by nature. Get out. Get out. My place. Get out. Well, listen to this. A New York fugitive who had been on the run for almost a year was just caught at Disney World. Yep, they caught him right before he crossed the international border into Epcot.
Hey, hey.